Hi, everyone. My name is Melissa Tubbs, and I'm the new president of the Connecticut Council of Language Teachers. I'd like to welcome you to a new school year. However you spent the summer months, I hope they were restorative. First, a couple of updates on our summer work, because summer is actually a productive time for the organization. We started in June onboarding our new board of directors. Very proud of this board. They teach in levels from kindergarten through post-secondary. They're employed at public, private, independent, and heritage language schools, and they represent 7 of the 8 Connecticut counties. In July, we had our annual summer retreat, where we spent some time reflecting on the past year and setting goals for the coming year, all anchored to our strategic plan. We also took some time to brainstorm and plan for membership recruitment efforts over the next 2 years. Membership recruitment is very important to me as a president. Teaching is hard. The more educators we can reach and support with our organizational programming and efforts, the better. Now, this is my first president's message, and other than the updates I just gave you, I've been struggling with a severe case of writer's block brought on by imposter syndrome, I'm sure. I just feel like there's nothing that I could say to you eloquently and for inspirational purposes that hasn't been said before. The people of Ghana have a term called Sankofa, which encourages people to learn from the past to inform the future, and to reach backwards in order to move forwards. So I consulted the welcome back messages from past CT COLT presidents. There are some pretty excellent nuggets of wisdom I'd like to pass on to you as we start this new school year. Michaela Volosik was our president from 2012 to 2014. And she talked about the importance of working together as world language teachers to stay on top of the myriad of demands that are placed upon us in the teaching profession. Sometimes juggling those demands, especially alone, can cause us to lose sight of what's important: our students, our communities, and ourselves. Volosik says, our work is important, relevant, and can transform kids' lives, and we do a better job when we work together. Beth Latman, who was president from 2014 to 2016, echoed this sentiment. She says, skillful teachers do not work in isolation. Join me this year in reaching out to a colleague. Offer help. Ask for help. Collaboration is a key component to our success. Beth also speaks to the different ways we can rejuvenate during the summer and sustain our passion for teaching throughout the school year. Being good to ourselves, taking time to rest when it is needed, and to never underestimate the power of high-quality professional learning for inspiration. To me, this last point is key. I'm so proud of the variety of ways that CT COLT delivers professional learning opportunities to our membership. In person in our upcoming fall conference, throughout the year via webinar series, and on demand in our members-only library of videos. Jimmy Wildman, president from 2016 to 2018, continued Beth's train of thought as he encouraged membership to extend their professional learning into small but powerful changes in the classroom. He said, begin thinking about how you may make a small change in what you are doing to give your students more authentic opportunities to use language for communicative purposes. Start small, begin with one class, one activity, and build from there. How refreshing to think that it is not only acceptable but commendable to start small. One new strategy, activity, or authentic resource can yield small, joyous wins in the classroom, and we can build momentum from the start. Leah Grenier Kennedy was our president from 2018 to 2020, which means that she served as our COLT president during the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. Not surprisingly, her messaging to membership focuses on the importance of healthy teachers. Of all the remnants of that trying time, I am most thankful to see that physical, mental, and emotional health of teachers and students has remained in the forefront of education. Please don't overextend yourselves this year. As Leah said, we need every one of our language teachers to stay healthy and to continue to guide our students to higher levels of proficiency, welcoming them into classrooms that truly celebrate diversity. Amanda Robustelli-Price, during her presidency, carried us through the COVID-19 pandemic, 2020 to 2022. She encourages reflection and checking in with yourself as a strategy to stay healthy and to look forward with a fresh perspective each new year. Perspective is everything, isn't it? I can tell you that Amanda is unfailingly positive, and she ended every president's message with, "You are amazing this year." We really were. and we continue to be amazing. Like I said before, teaching's hard, but we won't let it harden us. Let's hold tight to that perspective as we start this new school year. Rebecca Aubrey ended her presidential tenure this summer as I took over, and I still remember reading her welcome message 2 years ago. She was discussing how when she was an early career teacher, she was just trying to survive, and that as her career progressed, CT COLT was one of the best ways to help get her out of the bubble. That bubble we sometimes live in professionally, in our classrooms, in our districts, in our schools, departments. Just as we encourage our students to broaden their worldviews, we too can foster new connections and learning for ourselves. Rebecca says authentic language and culture are all around us, in our classrooms, our neighborhoods, and our professional communities. We need to make sure that we are keeping our hearts, our minds, and our spaces open. Love that. I suppose I will end with a negative wisdom of my very own. Whatever you do, don't forget about fun this year. It's really easy to discount or trivialize or under-prioritize fun with everything else we have going on our professional and personal plates. But fun allows us to serve others while serving ourselves. Fun makes collaboration and professional learning enjoyable. It breathes life into our classrooms. It keeps us healthy. It refreshes our perspective. And it helps us remain open to all of the joy that teaching has to offer. As we enter this new school year, in a time where everything around us feels very, very chaotic, allow yourself to engage in a little fun. Thank you for listening. I hope this school year starts off smoothly for you, and you'll hear from me soon.